Come here, kids. Sit down for a minute. Pause. You know, when you get old like me, you stop believing that life is random. Softly. After 70 years on this earth, I've learned something most people realize too late. Karma doesn't rush. Pause. People think karma works instantly. They believe that the moment someone lies, cheats, or breaks another person's heart, life immediately punishes them. But that's not how it works. Slowly, karma waits quietly. It lets people believe they have gotten away with everything. It lets them laugh at the pain they caused. It allows them to keep hurting good people. Suspense, until one day, life puts them in the exact same position. Emotional. And trust me, children, that lesson hits harder than anything else. Years ago, there was a young man in our neighborhood named Leon. He was smart, confident, and charming enough to talk his way out of almost anything. But he had one terrible habit. He treated people's feelings like they meant nothing. In college, he cheated on exams. At work, he lied whenever it benefited him. And in relationships, he broke hearts like it was a game. Girls trusted him, loved him, and planned futures with him, only for him to leave the moment he got bored. Softly. The worst part was that he never felt guilty about it. I remember one afternoon when he sat on my porch, laughing, and said, "Grandma, loyal people always lose. The smart ones are the ones who win." I looked at him and replied, slowly, "Maybe for now, but life keeps records people can't see." Of course, he just laughed. Pause. That's the thing about youth. People think consequences are for others. Years went by, and honestly, nothing bad happened to him. He became more successful, made more money, and looked happier than ever. Little by little, he started believing he was untouchable. Suspense. But karma has a funny way of staying silent before it speaks. Then one day, a girl named Emma came into his life. She was different from anyone he had ever met. She wasn't loud or fake. She was calm, kind, and genuine. The kind of person who still believed love should mean something. And for the first time in his life, Leon changed. He stopped texting random girls late at night. He stopped flirting and chasing attention. Instead, he started talking about commitment, marriage, and building a future. I remember him coming over one evening with the biggest smile on his face. Emotional. "Grandma," he said, "I think I finally found the person I want to spend forever with." I was truly happy for him. For the first time, he understood what loyalty actually felt like. Months later, he bought an engagement ring and began planning surprise dates. He saved money for their future together. The boy who once laughed at love had finally fallen deeply into it. Pause. But karma wasn't finished yet. Suspense. One cold, rainy night, Leon decided to surprise Emma. He bought flowers, put on his nicest jacket, and drove to her apartment. But when he got there, everything changed. Emotional. He saw Emma standing outside with another man, laughing, holding him close, and looking at him the same way she used to look at Leon. In that moment, his heart finally understood every heart he had ever broken. Later that night, he came to my house completely shattered. His hands were shaking and his eyes were red. Whisper. He sat in silence for a long time before whispering, "She cheated on me." He told me everything. She had been seeing someone else for months, lying to him, hiding messages, and making excuses. When he confronted her, she looked annoyed and said, "You're overthinking it." Softly. Those were the exact same words he had once used on other girls. For weeks, Leon barely ate or slept. He kept staring at the engagement ring he never got to give her. Emotional. One night, with tears running down his face, he asked me, "Grandma, why would life do this to me now?" I told him gently, slowly, because karma never punished you when you cheated. It punished you when you finally wanted loyalty, so you would truly understand its value. That pain broke Leon, but it also rebuilt him. In time, he became a better man. He started treating people with the respect they deserved. He learned to value honesty and loyalty, not just in others, but in himself. Years later, he found real love again, this time with someone who cherished him just as deeply as he now cherished her. Pause. So if you remember anything from this old woman's story, remember this: emotional. Never play with someone's heart. Never laugh at someone's pain, but know that it is never too late to change. Every mistake can become a lesson. Every heartbreak can lead to growth. And when you choose kindness, loyalty, and love with your whole heart, life has a beautiful way of bringing those same blessings back to you, often when you least expect it, but when you need them the most. Pause. Law of karma. Karma never punishes you when you cheat. It punishes you when you finally want loyalty, so you can learn to protect and treasure it forever.